Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. All right, the market's doing what we kind of suspected it might do. Remember when they gapped up the other day, went up through the all-time high, but traded lower? It's kind of a warning that that was the gap up near the overbought area. And as we can see today, it was still trading lower, with the prospects of the Dow coming back down to test the T-line. Same scenario over here on the NASDAQ. When we did this big left-right combo right here at the resistance level, it's kind of been trading down lower. It popped up after hitting the T-line, but right now we can see there's still a lot of selling in this market. That's making candlestick analysis relatively simple. The big traders like Amazon, there are times when it's telling you when to buy, when to sell, and when to not trade. As you can see in the Amazon chart, and you're seeing this in the Netflix, NVDA, all the big ones, except maybe Apple. Apple's got a little bit of strength, but the rest of them are kind of trading sideways, not giving you any idea which way they really want to go. And that's the whole point of candlestick analysis, is that it allows you to see which direction a trend is moving. And when you can't see which direction a trend is moving, move on to something else. So remember our T-line rule. If you see a candlestick buy signal and a close above the T-line, you can stay long until you see a candlestick sell signal and a close below the T-line. The reason this is vital or very strong investor sentiment indicator is that it keeps you in a trade that allows you not to have that fear factor that, boy, I'd hate to have a profit and let it go to a loss. You stay long until you see a candlestick sell signal and a close below the T-line. We've been making very good profits on NIO every time it's come up above the T-line or stayed above the T-line. Gives you another opportunity to be buying. Right now, it was up 522 today when the market was selling off pretty hard. That tells you there's still some more upside in this one. So anytime you see that buy signal, it allows you to stay long. You can analyze the patterns. There's your J-hook pattern. You stay long until you see a sell signal and a close below the T-line. This one was popping up, but has sold off. This one was in a downtrend. We had recommended going short on RUN. Yesterday it came up, kind of an inverted hammer. However, there was one piece of information that didn't fit. The stochastics weren't in the oversold area and they were still kind of heading down. So the failure here is what we call a blue ice failure, named by my late friend Dave Elliott of Wall Street Teachers. Fell through the ice, they come up, try to find the hole they fell through, they can't find it, they drowned, they go to the bottom of the pond. So we covered short positions today because it looked like it was time to cover short positions off the T-line, but re-shorted as it came back down through the T-line with still the prospects of a bearish J-hook pattern, blue ice failure. We also shorted CYH. Now notice it opened and immediately traded positive. This is where the advantage of candlestick analysis allows for the exact entry points. When it came up, remember, we had a strong sell signal. This was an evening star signal that closed right back on the T-line with a hammer type signal, a shooting star, and then it opened and traded higher. Wasn't confirming. However, when it came back down through the open, what color was that candle going to be? It was going to start turning red, telling you they weren't going to stay up above the T-line. If you didn't short it today, it's a very strong short if it opens weaker tomorrow because of the strength of the sell signal, and notice your stochastics rolling over. So this market right now is not telling you there's a whole lot of bullish strength. They failed up here at the all-time high. And again, this is your proverbial analysis of investor sentiment. Oversold with a doji gap up, your best friend. And where do most people buy? They buy exuberantly at the top with your stochastics up here near the overbought. Expect some more downside until they hit a support level. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.